Hey guys, this is Julian Wong, MLM Giant Killer, and in this video I'm going to talk about lead generation. So lead generation, free leads or paid leads, that is the question. Okay, so I want to tell you a bit about both kinds of leads and pros and cons of each one. Free leads, it could be blogging, it could be a free classified posting, it could be Craigslist, and it also could be video marketing. And paid leads, those are the ones where you actually perhaps buy pay-per-click ads, you could buy banner ads, you could also do solo ad blasts. Right, so pros and cons. Okay, if you're doing free leads, there's no such real thing as free, because if you stake everything on a free source of lead generation, it could be a free WordPress blog, it could be a free YouTube channel. What's going to happen is that somewhere down the road, YouTube, you're going to get some haters and they're going to shut your channel down. So you're back to square one. When it comes to a free blog, what's going to happen is that at some point in time, you get flagged for advertising spam, and then your blog goes down as well. So what basically happens is that you're back to zero. People say that free leads are better than paid leads in the sense that it's attraction marketing, you got higher closing rates, and if you can constantly build up towards a high momentum. Whereas for paid traffic and paid leads, you actually get no more leads the moment that you stop, right? So that is the difference between the two kinds of lead generations. Just a moment. Yeah, so that's the difference between the two types. And when it comes to which one's the better one, I'd say have a bit of both. I've been there and done that. I've had YouTube channels that got shut down. I've got WordPress blogs that got suspended for so-called advertising spam. And when those things got shut down, I actually lost over 35 leads per day. And now I'm just getting back into it. I'm using some strategies from a very, very powerful system that's known as Affiliate Beast Mode, and they actually teach viral leads generation strategies and social media strategies that actually get you organic leads just through various forms of mediums. And they give you strategies that you can use so that you won't be tied to one lead source, one free lead source, but you'll be well spread out. And so you don't have to worry about your efforts going down the drain, because it's going to be so viral, and like they call it Affiliate Beast Mode. It's just too hard to shut you down. You'll be everywhere. And the other one that I use for paid, I use something called the Viral Success Network. And why these guys are awesome is because I just want to give you a comparison. I've done things the expensive way. I tried reinventing the wheel, like Shakir, who runs the solo ad agency. I've even spent huge money on events that return little or nothing, right? So let's say you have in mind that, okay, I'm going to run this whole big hotel party. I'm going to get everyone down to this event, and you have budgeted probably like $2,000 or $3,000, maybe $5,000 to have a hotel event, and then you budgeted some money to play some newspaper ads to get people down to the event. And then what's going to happen, right? You may get some sign-ups, you may not. You may get some sign-ups, and what you're most probably going to find out is that out of those people that promise to come down, you're going to get a small number. It's always the case. It's never 100%. You'll be lucky if you get a 70% attendance, but sometimes, you may get a 30% attendance. And out of 30% attendance, you're going to get maybe, if you're lucky, a 20% closing rate. If you're not lucky, you may get a 5% closing rate, which is really, really bad. So it all boils down to the cost per lead. And if the cost per lead is going to be about, if you're running an actual event, the cost per lead could really be about $30 to $50 leads, or even $100 leads. And it's even worse when the $100 leads that don't convert, right? On the other hand, if you do list blast, like if you use Viral Success Network, it's literally, I mean, once you become a member, if you want to order extra leads, it's $1 a lead. If you're going in for the first time, because what they usually do is that there's a join fee, but with the join fee there also comes with a lead package that's about 50% of the join fee. So if you go in at 1,000, you get 500 bucks of lead traffic for free. So it's so you get $500 worth of leads, and the conversion rates are pretty good. So for that 500, you're probably getting about, you probably pick up about 400 leads, 350 to 400 leads, right? And out of that, if you go for a 3% conversion rate, it may be about 10 sales there. So I think that's much better money spent than trying to frustrate yourself running events, booking the venues, placing the ads, following up with people, training people, making more events to train people. So what's the better alternative? Having spent lots and lots of money on a live event in the past, I would say that if I had done things all over again, I wouldn't have spent close to $10,000 on a live event. I would have instead spent like $10,000 on traffic, and I'll probably be top sales in Empower Network by now. So that's just my sharing. And if you're going for free traffic, you definitely want to check out the link for Affiliate Beast Mode down in the description below. And if you're looking for paid traffic, Viral Success Network is down the link below as well. So these are the best traffic sources that I use right now, and I hope that you can make as much benefits from it as I do. At the end of the day, I mean, there's no guarantees in terms of result, because you can have the best methods from Affiliate Beast Mode and the best traffic from Viral Success Network, but if you don't use the methods that are being taught in the Beast Mode, and if you don't follow up with your leads, or you don't have a good follow-up campaign in the Viral Success Network, it's not going to convert. So what I can best offer you is that if you get started, I mean, Affiliate Beast Mode is pretty much just, it tells you everything you need to do, right? What I can best offer you is that once you get started with Affiliate Beast Mode, drop me a message on Facebook, add me as a friend on Facebook, and I'm actually going to put you into my private group on Facebook, so that you can actually post some questions, post some of the things that you're doing, and I'll just have a look at if you're doing it right. That's going to be an extra help. I'm also going to add you into a private Affiliate Beast Mode group on Facebook that's going to help you get exposure from the other members in the team as well. And if you decide to go for paid traffic and take up Viral Success Network, what's going to happen is that once you contact me on Facebook to tell me that you've actually purchased a package in Viral Success Network, it doesn't matter if it's the 200, the 500, or the 1,000. I'm saying that if you're serious, take the 1,000, because that's the only way you're going to get serious results. In fact, if you really want to go serious, I would say you take the 1,000 package and you go in and you buy an extra 1,000 of clicks. That's gonna get you really serious results. The conversion rates and opt-in rates are high, but obviously with more opt-ins, you have a lot higher chances of making more sales. It's always a numbers game. So once you get set up for Viral Success Network, once you get in, drop me a message on Facebook. I'm actually gonna get you on a Google Hangout with me, so I can help you set up all your stuff, so that when you launch, it's gonna go as smooth as possible. Just want to check with you through the Hangout that everything is being set to the correct capture pages, the correct redirect pages, and I'm going to help you ensure that your your copy is in order. And on top of that, I'm going to help you ensure that I'm going to help you give you some tips on how to do your follow-ups so that you can get the best possible results. I can show you what you need to do in the beginning, but at the end of the day, it's the ball's in your court. You need to know how to follow up. The good news is, in the Viral Success Network, there's also a nice wealth of information that you could possibly look into, and it's got a 6-part series on how to write those follow-up emails by Jeremy Draft. So that's going to help you a lot. And once again, I'm going to add you to my group so that you can have access to some of the materials over here. So I hope to see you on board. And you know, free leads or paid leads, I mean, nothing's really free. You could spend a lot of time figuring things out, or you could just pick up a system that's proven to work. Affiliate Beast Mode is going to show you some places to get good stuff and where you don't have to pay. It's just a one-time cost for Affiliate Beast Mode. Get in and get running. And if you wish to go for Viral Success Network, you know, go in for it. It's the best lead source. Prices are much better than a lot of places I've checked, and the results are great. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.